We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Count is 1-2 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Carter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. John Gray is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. And in the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down. Now in the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost him. No real damage done yet, but now they've...
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Line drive to left. Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the shower, or some of the fans are even in their seats.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's out number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. David Dahl is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is 7. The second baseman.
Here comes the
Number
first
1.
pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Mize is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But the Rockies. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Francisco.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Standing in now, Casey Mize. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The right fielder, number 19. Tony.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Popped him up. Murphy over to his right. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on. Here's the first pitch to him. Dom Nunez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
John Gray is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Striding into the box, Fred McGriff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Line towards center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The right fielder, number 19.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone!
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The pitcher.
At the plate now, Casey Mize. Liner towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready for another chance? Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Make it 5-1.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Carter.
At the plate, Joe Carter. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1.
Now batting.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. So now to the plate, Fred McGriff. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now a long throw to third. And they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just one away.
Second baseman, Roberto.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real... The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And in steps Manny Machado. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Tapia. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
In the air, down the line in left. Gall's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But a big inning here is 7. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Garrett Hampson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. A ball that's carrying. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
The left fielder, number 29. Joe.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up, and the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dahl comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now,
second
Roberto
baseman.
Alomar trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Dahl. He slides and makes the catch. Standing in, Dom Nunez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dom Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Fuentes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's lifted the other way out to left. Carter is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll...
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front. Of them. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Dozier at third. Bradley is at second with nobody out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder at the track. The wall. Gone!
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Tapia. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Joe Carter is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Fred McGriff as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
And he'll be tagged out trying to steal. Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Daniel Murphy is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And Tatis is there for route number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nolan Arenado is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now batting,
David Dahl swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now, Trevor Story. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Next to the Padres, the pitcher.
Standing in now, Trevor Hoffman. In there, now the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Tapia. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony.
At the plate now, Tony Gwynn. Pitches high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Next to the Padres.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the first pitch on its way. Garrett Hampson is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Dom Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Sam Hilliard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First offering on its way. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Rockies strand. Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Slow roller down the third baseline. Arenado has to hurry, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Fred McGriff. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Alomar. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Fly ball right down the line in left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Daniel Murphy steps in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Nolan Arenado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's the pitch.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Charlie Blackmon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
21-2 in tonight's game. The San Diego Padres sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top.